video. This is part 2 video for the Ferrari. We're gonna give you guys an update where we are, kind of a recap of last video. I think last video we did the bumpers. So, or we did the bumper. We sanded the bumper off when we found out, you know, we can save the carbon fiber. We might have to do an overlay, but we can save the carbon fiber. So, boom, we paused there, or we ended there, and now on to the next video. In this video, the Ferrari, we did take a lot of the car apart, or for the most part already, and we already started body work. If you come over here, we got everything laid out. So the vents and stuff, we're gonna like do matte black. You know, refresh them, and the I think these things are gonna be matte black, or they're gonna be white. I don't remember, but you'll see. And yeah, the bumper, remember that where it was. I still gotta do the other side, and we're gonna do an overlay on that. The frame is like really crusty looking, so what we're gonna do is refresh that on the car as well. The cowling, we got to refresh that. We kind of pulled it out. We didn't take it all the way out, but we got this emergency cable right here. We got to figure this thing out. And this cable is like the fuel and power shut off. Then on down the car, fenders are screwed, so we got to fix these. As you can see from the back side, it's a pretty bad damage right there. But they bondoed it, and when they bondoed it, they didn't do a great job. Just got like 40 grit. They finished it with 40 grit scratches. But it's a race car, so they didn't care at the time. We're making this into a show car, so we do care. The carbon fiber was raw, and what I mean by raw is that means it doesn't have any epoxy resin on it, so it's like rough. With that, we laid like 2 coats of epoxy resin down, and we smoothed them out. That's why they look a little ashy and sanded down right now, but they are a lot smoother than they were. We are going to have to add a couple more layers to them, and then they'll be good to go. We also did body work on the roof. The roof was like dented up and banged up, like people would stand on top of the hood, probably at the race or something, but I'm pretty sure it was from like people getting out the car, because it's a pain in the getting out this thing. And I found myself a couple times trying to grab up on the roof, so that's probably what it happened from. And then the quarter panels, they're both freaking side swipe like crazy. Big bondo, deep scratches, so we're fixing those up too as well. We gotta take the side skirts off still yet, but we did. Oh, the last video we were trying to get the wheels loose. I remember that. You know, we couldn't get those damn wheels loose in it. we had to call somebody in to help. We called the owner. The owner called, I guess, the mechanic shop before that did it. They got them off, but to put the new tires on because it had slicks, and they had to send somebody over here personally to get it because we could not figure it out whatsoever. So on a Ferrari, with the center locks, well, a 488 Challenger Evo with center locks, they all go forward. So if you are taking the wheels off the Ferrari, you got to go all of them forward. So driver's side forward, passenger side go forward. That's how they come off. We didn't know that. I'm pretty sure the shop that when they first did it, they probably didn't know either. But you know, everybody figured out after trial and error. We go on. We're gonna do the vents, the side vents, the quarter glass vents replacement. But that's where the fuel neck is. It's just a not raw, but it's satin. So we're gonna gloss this up. We're gonna redo these vents for the back glass, and then we're also gonna redo the vents for the quarter panels. We're gonna remove the inner fender liner, remove the rear bumper, but first you gotta remove the wheels. Like I said, the wheels are loose right now, so we slowly moved out just to do this video, update everybody real quick. We're gonna put it back where it's gonna be for the next week, and we're gonna take the wheels off, paint the calipers, and then repaint the wheels. Even though he have another set of wheels coming, we're gonna repaint the wheels. So moving on, spoiler, we blew it apart, got it off. This we already did 2 coats of epoxy resin and cleared it, so that's good. We're gonna wet sand it down and clear it again. These we gotta add more epoxy resin. As you can see, oh my god, it's still like super rough. These were very rough compared to the actual spoiler, so we gotta smooth this out. So we're gonna add a couple more layers on here, and then after we clear coat these, we're gonna take it to my guy Miguel with Optimum Auto Styling to do these edges, wrap them up. Well, I think he's gonna go with like white trim on the edges of the spoiler and on the edges of the ends of the spoiler. So we still gotta remove the rear bumper. Like I said, we got the wheels broke loose, so we can remove the rear bumper. So that's gonna be probably in this video as well. So you'll see that coming. Also, what we have done is we did body work on the doors. The doors was really, really toasted, man. I mean, wavy as like I said, it was a race car, so they didn't care about the quality of stuff. It's hard. Oh yeah, you can see. Look right here. All this is Bondo from like when it was at the racetrack, and they repaired it. This is the kind of repairs they were doing. So we're fixing all this stuff. We ain't got to worry about it, like, you know, reacting or anything. It's aluminum, and they shot holes through it, so it's no fixing it. We just have to patch it up and smooth it out better than they did, because they finished it with 80 grit as well, or 40 grit, something. It was rough. And then also, the other door, all the body work is done on it. I'm going to block these out personally, because Ralphie wants this car to be perfect, so I have to make sure it's perfect. So I'm going to block these out just to make sure it's perfect. Oh, other words. So real quick, 2017 488 Challenger Evo or 1991 Lamborghini Diavolo. Post in the comments which one would you pick. Alright, so on to the next one. The same thing on the other side we're doing on this side. These are actually like the aerodynamic things for the mirrors. And on this one, see, it broke right here and it broke right there. So I'll repair these. And what I'm going to do is we're going to paint this ring black just to cover up the repairs. And then this all will stay carbon fiber. Same thing on this fender too. We got some issues. So we got to fix all this stuff. See, the biggest thing with this car was a lot of stuff, because it's white. It's a lot of stuff that you can't see that's there, but you can't see right now. But we'll show more and more stuff as we find it on here. For overall though, this race car was not in bad condition to be a race car. This race car was in pretty good condition. I did see a couple frame damages, but they did do some great repairs on them. So I don't think the customer should have issues with the car. But overall, it's a great car. I mean, I don't think it was bad at all for a race car. We're back on the Ferrari. we're about to remove the rear bumper off of it, and we're going to go through the steps of doing that. I already see some screws are missing on here, so yeah, we're gonna hopefully it ain't a lot missing, because I already seen 4 that we're probably gonna have to replace. So let's see what we got though. I know I need a 10mm socket. I might need a wrench. I'm not sure. Depends on how far we can get with it. Just hold down the diffuser. Everything is connected to the rear bumper. T25 or T27. Let me go get that. T30, bro. I was fucking way off. T25. Look up on that fucking screw is. Actually, this looks like a Porsche. A Porsche taillight screw. Like a Porsche taillight screw. That front ratchet has a green light, so we can continue. I did the 2 at the bottom. I think that was it. So this is all loose now, right? So we're gonna go to the sides, the fender wells. I know I gotta take both rear fender liners out, so that's what I'm gonna go ahead and do right now. So far, all I see is I need a 10mm ratchet. So let's see how far we can get with just this. Oh, it's there. Yes, it's there. Right. Kind of wiggle it out like that. Like that. All that old body dust in there. This thing been in a couple accidents, so you know, of course, we're gonna have body shop dust everywhere inside of here. We're gonna do our best to clean it up back here. We've been doing a good job of keeping the car covered up, which is rare for us. We're doing better. We're getting better at it. So we've been keeping this thing pretty covered up. All this old dust in here is pretty much from the old, probably a couple times at the body shop before. It's a race car, so what do you expect? But in the meantime, we're gonna keep removing the rear bumper and see where we can get. Hopefully we can get this thing off pretty quick. All right, so we got that side over there dropped. So now it's time for the passenger side. I had to look at the I had to look at the seat to make sure I was in the right side. What is it? I think a piece of rubber, maybe? I hope that's a piece of rubber.
What'd you eat, Tay?
I ain't eating I don't know what that is. That was on top of the coilover, though. Look at that. More crazy dust. So I'm thinking if I can take this plate out, then I can access these two bolts right here. Boom. Open the washer. Rated.
Can't.
Okay, I got the first nut without dropping it, so let's see if I can get this one out without dropping it. I got this. Yeah. There you go. Got it? Didn't drop it. Would you look at that? Now let's get the washer. Alright, so I got that off. So that means I should be able to lift. Okay, yeah, we still got freaking sockets on there all the way down there. So that means all of them gotta come out. Alright, so after this, it's gonna drop. So I need you to hold it up, Jay. Alright, so this is still tight right now. Yep. We got two screws on here holding it on. So the diffuser is out. Look at that, guys. Diffuser is out. And we gotta restore it. They got these two screws behind here. I mean, they have these two screws back behind here holding it on. Act like I didn't say the
Dude, you're gonna... Oh shit, it's going.
You know what?
It's going.
We gotta drop down a little bit. Okay. Alright,
Are we good?
Yeah.
I feel like it's holding on to this. It's still holding on to that right there. See that string? The string right here.
You got it?
Yep, I got it.
You sure?
Yep. There we go.
Good.
And cream, huh?
You think the bumper's off? Here, that's a repair. Let's take this thing up over her.
You fixing that?
Oh yeah. That's the plan, Stan. Hopefully I can fix it. I'm hoping it's just the coating, the outside coating of the light. But if it ain't, then I'm not sure. We probably have to do a slight little tint to it to get rid of it, maybe. Because I highly doubt it clears. Just clears gonna get rid of it if it's past the coating. Let it release. Another Ferrari light out. I'll take this Ferrari black cover off of here. Oh, there you go. Take those two little bolts out in the middle and it should come right off. Saving the day. We're gonna call him Save the Day J. We need 8 mil. One thing we noticed, the third brake light doesn't have any wire going through it. It's the plug right here. Since it's not connected, we're gonna have to figure it out. Because if a car is equipped with a third brake light on the road, it has to work. And it has prongs in there, so I'm pretty sure we get a connector and just wire it up to the brake lights, we should be alright. So that's what we're going to try to do. So we got this piece off. What you heard rattling and falling was shims. See, they're all over the place. So they put shims on these little panels to like even it out or whatever. So we'll have to re-shim it. I hate shimming, but it is what it is. We'll have to do it. Well, look at that, why don't you? This is wrapped. I don't know if they do that from Ferrari or not, but it's wrapped and it's oversprayed. So we're just gonna take that black off there. If this is supposed to be black, which we'll line it up and see. If this is supposed to be black, then we'll just paint it black instead of just wrapping it. So yeah, I think today we're good, you know. I mean, we got pretty far. Everything's off the car that we're painting except for the calipers yet. Quarter panel's gonna be painted on the car. Cause you can't remove them as you can see they're spot welded. But in the meantime, between time, y'all like, comment, subscribe, follow us for more content. Click that post notification bell, right? Jay said yeah, thumbs up. And we'll see you guys on the next video. Tay here with Streetapprovedcustoms. Peace.